Hey guys, it's TTL back with another quick rush kit video for you. Now today we're going to be taking a look at the Corsair Flash Voyager GTX, and it's come in the lovely black and red colouring that we're used to with the high-end Corsair stuff, because this is the fastest USB 3 flash drive Corsair have ever made. It's actually got a fully fledged solid state drive controller in there, and this thing is meant to be absolutely bonkers when it comes to speeds. And what I'm going to do, we're going to leave the top off and I'm going to stick it in the front of our test rig just so that you can see it quickly, and we're going to actually move pretty much straight on to some testing. Okay then guys, so just a quick one just so that we can go through the specifics. We are going to be doing all of our testing with it in the front of a Corsair 540 Air, so it's on that, and then that's going into an Asus Maximus 7 Ranger. We've got two ports on the front, although we will not be testing both at the same time. We are going to be doing some, just so that you can see some comparisons in the video, of a normal Flash Voyager USB 3 as well, which we will also be putting in the front, where we won't be testing them both at the same time. There won't be any bandwidth issues or anything like that. But if you want to see all of the results, because we've actually ended up testing this against solid state drives and some other USB 3 really fast flash drives as well, click the link to go to the full review on the Overclock 3D website. But it's time for us to get going. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to show you quickly. Corsair D is 119GB free, so that's the GTX drive. Then we've got Corsair E, which is just the 8GB one, that's the plain Voyager. Just wanted to show you those first before we move on to Anvil. And then when we do move on to Anvil, this is one of the apps that I use. Essentially now what we have to do is select our drive. So we're going to start with E because this is the Voyager. This gives us a baseline for a good speedy USB 3 drive. No frills, just basically it's, you know, it's much faster than USB 2, but obviously it's not going to be as lightning fast as a GTX. So we'll use this as a baseline. I'll let this run and we'll come back when we have some results. Okay peeps, so you can pause this obviously if you want to see the breakdown of the results and stuff. Obviously we've got IOPS results here, we've got write results, and we've got read results. Essentially 66.58 for read, 12.52 for write, and then you can see the breakdown over here. But obviously the score that we're looking at is, the overall score is 275.89. Now what I am going to do, and it will do it much quicker, is do the result for the GTX. Now this is going to blast through this because it's just, even creating the test file is going to take a lot less time. But once it's finished, I will be back to show you how different these two are. Okay then, so looking at these results, it's a lot different. Obviously we can see 346 meg sequential read speed and 75.28 sequential write, with a total score of 1289. So, you know, the differences there are stark. They're absolutely bonkers mental stark. But what we're going to do is we're going to start again with the basic Voyager, and we're going to do, what are we going to do? We're going to do crystal disc mark. I'll move the camera a little bit. Now I'm going to let that run and we'll be back again as we did before. Okay then peeps, so the sequential, which is the first results, are the ones we want to look at. Now this is the original blue Voyager that I showed you at the beginning. We've got 69.91 for read and then 13.32 for write, which we're not going to whiz around, we're just going to go straight in. We're going to click D, and you can see that we've clicked onto the larger size, so that's our GTX. And we'll smash that one out super quickly, and I will, as soon as that's done, I will be back. So moving on to the GTX, you can see that we have a stark difference in performance. 363.9 megabits a second for read and 155.1 megabits a second for write. And if I was to show you a graph, you can see quite how good this is. Now, yes, we have a wide range of stuff there. So we do have an SSD at the bottom. We've got a normal mechanical hard drive in there. We've got another really good another good USB 3 drive in there, and you can see that the reads are amazing, and that's obviously because of that dedicated solid state drive controller that's in there. Now obviously we've been testing the 128GB one, but they do a 256GB version as well. The one that we've tested today is available for pre-order at about 85 quid. If you want twice the capacity, you're going to be looking at about 170, which is obviously an awful lot for a USB stick. But if you need to be able to move around large files very quickly, you want the security of not having cables and stuff, because obviously you can run into problems with externals. The mechanical externals obviously can die as well. So if you're looking for a blistering fast USB stick like this, then this is probably one of the best and fastest ones out there. Obviously that dedicated controller makes a huge difference, and it's that reason that we've awarded it with the OC3D Gold Award. Now, yes, it's the first time we've used an award on a rush kit video, but we're going to be trying this out. We've obviously tried to do the comparisons and stuff for you as well. But for now, at least, this is Tiny Tom Logan with the Gold Award winning Corsair GTX Flash Voyager 128GB USB 3 pen drive out.